Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. To all my subscribers, hi! Thank you guys so much for supporting and watching my videos. And if you're new here, thank you guys so much. And I would love it if you would subscribe. Today, I am deciding to tackle cleaning and reorganizing my kitchen freezer. It has become a mess, a jumbled mess, and I have no idea what we have in there, so I decided to take some time, bring you guys along with me, clean it out, reorganize it, and get rid of what I need to so I know what type of food that we have in there. So I'm first going to clean everything out, then go through everything, get rid of what I don't need anymore, organize, and then put everything back. And I'm also going to be sharing with you some of the tips that I'm going to utilize now in my freezer to keep it more organized from here on out. I'm going to show you what was really in the bottom of my freezer. I have no idea how this stuff gets in there, but it does. So I just took some vinegar and water, and I like using vinegar in the refrigerator and freezer to clean it because it's something we can consume, so it's safe to have in there. So I just use a vinegar and water mix to wipe everything down really good. I took the drawer out of the bottom of the freezer and took it over to the sink to wash it out really good with some dish soap and a rag. I also put a piece of a paper towel in the bottom of the drawer when it was all clean, and that just helps keep away spills and crumbs, and it makes it easier to clean. After the freezer was all clean, I went through all of the food. I checked expiration dates, got rid of things that were no longer good, and then as a way to organize, I started to group food by category. So I put all of the chicken together, I put all of the ground beef together, I put the fruit together, the vegetables, and so on. And this will just make it easy, so when I put it back in the freezer, it will go in with that category, so when I'm looking for a specific food group, I know exactly where to go in the freezer. One thing that was really important to me as I was reorganizing my freezer is I want to try to keep things flexible. There's a lot of good videos on YouTube about how to organize your refrigerator, freezer, or pantry, or blogs, and these systems are adorable and they're so cute, but I wasn't as concerned with having my freezer look cute. I want it to work with our lifestyle and what we have. So I took tips and tricks from a lot of different places and implemented those into my freezer because that is what works best for me. So guys, be flexible and do what works for you. Something new I'm implementing into my freezer organization is a freezer inventory sheet. And this is something I talked about in my meal prep video, but I got this form online, which I will link down below, and it just allows me to list everything that I have in my freezer. And then when I use something or take something out, I can draw an X through the circle that's next to the list item. And so I can always consult this inventory for, if I'm looking for meal inspiration or what do I have. I think we all have things that get buried in our freezer that we forget we have. So I like using this because I know what I have and I know what I can use, and it allows me to use up stuff when I need to make a meal. I even took the time to label everything and date it, so that way I'll never have to guess what's inside. And sometimes for some of these foods, I even put the measurement, so if I'm wondering if I have enough for a recipe, I don't have to guess. I then put everything back, grouped by category. And as you can see, I didn't use anything fancy to corral all of the, one-item foods in there. I just used Diet Mountain Dew boxes. I saw that one time on a blog a couple years ago, and it's just a cheap, easy way, and it works really well. I even made a little shelf just for my daughter, so when we need food just for her, I know exactly where to go. Something that is saving me a lot of space is I am removing boxes from the freezer. So I've taken everything out of the box and put it in the freezer in different areas. And because I'm grouping things by category, I know where, you know, the popsicles are, where the frozen waffles are, all of that. So getting rid of boxes have saved me a ton of space. Here I have grouped together some of my daughter's frozen snacks like popsicles and frozen Go-Gurts, and then I have my quick, easy go-to meals, burrito bowls, which are very good, they're from Costco, and frozen burritos. So those are there for me to grab on nights that I need something quick and easy. There in the bottom, my husband has his frozen breakfast sandwiches and frozen lunches that we have meal prepped so he can easily grab and go early in the morning. This is all the food that we are getting rid of, so expired food, things that were way in the back of the freezer, and a lot of boxes that I'm getting rid of. The last tip I have is to freeze things flat in your freezer and in the portion that you're going to eat that food in. So I was meal prepping this particular Sunday. I made a big batch of crock-pot chili, and so when I was done, I put it all in bags. I put it in baking sheets to flatten the chili out, and then when I freeze them, they are nice and flat and they stack very nicely. And I can just grab them on a weeknight and defrost it, and it's already in the perfect portion that I want to eat it in, so it helps me stay healthy, full, and save space in the freezer. And I'm done. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I actually had a lot of fun going through and getting rid of stuff, and I feel so much better now. I hope you guys, you know, really will take what I've said and implement it into your freezer so it's a little bit more organized and clean. And thank you, as always. I can't say this enough, how much I appreciate you guys. Your comments, I love when you guys leave comments. I try to respond to every single person, so please comment below. I like hearing from you guys. I like the community that that we're kind of building. So thank you guys so much, and give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this. I will see you guys next time.